Good afternoon, Dave Cottam here. So today what we're going to be talking about is, are you providing value in your business? Really important, and something that I think all too commonly kind of goes by the wayside. We feel like we're providing value, or the products that you sell might be of value, or the vision of your company may be of value. But my question is, are you personally providing value? Something that I think quite commonly is something that goes by the wayside, especially for people in like the network marketing and MLM direct sales industries. Now, we may see all of the people around you who are playing the game of going out, chasing for customers, prospecting, meetings, show people the product, show people the opportunity, show people the video, take people to meetings. But commonly what happens is that we're not giving people enough value. And when you look around at a lot of the people in the business that's around you who are doing well, you'll find that quite commonly they've got a service, or they've got a big database from somewhere before. And the reason why these people who have a service do well is because they built up that position of credibility, and because of that service, people trust them, and they buy the products and they join the business, and that's how they end up having a great business. So to ask yourself, are you providing that level of value by which people will trust and they will buy from you, and it will allow you to engage that relationship over time that quite commonly just doing an invite, getting a no, or doing an invite, trying to follow up after you've sent a video, and people avoiding your calls for the next couple of months, which is generally what happens for most people, can be very demoralizing. It doesn't build your business, and it certainly isn't the great vision that was shown when you join a business or you get into business of earning all this extra cash, having time freedom, retiring your partner, whatever it is that your goal was within your business. Quite commonly, that's very opposite to the tens or hundreds of hours that you put in, and not managing to get many sales, not managing to build a team, and the team that you do build falling away, and not building, also not growing a business, and eventually they leave. So what I want to say today is working on value. So you may be asking yourself, well, I'm not someone who's a practitioner, I'm not a personal trainer or a hairdresser or a makeup artist, whatever your industry may be. How do I add value? And the key thing is to try. Okay, that's the very first thing, is to try. Even if you're not a full-on expert, you can provide some form of service. Okay, most people don't wake up in the morning looking to buy a product. People wake up in the morning with an issue. They have a problem, or some people that don't even know they've got a problem. But when you present them with something that may be a benefit to them, quite commonly they'll consider it. Now, to ask yourself, what is it that you can do within your business that provides value to people? And quite commonly, it's service. It's providing information. It's helping to take away the thought process that's involved of making a purchasing decision, or using a product, or engaging with a service. A lot of people they don't know what to do. People still go to travel agents, even though you can book all your holidays for cheaper on the web. Why do some people still go to travel agents? Because they like the service. Now, the products that you may sell, especially if you're in direct sales, quite commonly are more expensive than you can buy in the shops. So even if you provide a really good service, there's still that potential, and it happens to me all the time, where you'll provide a brilliant service, you'll give someone loads of information, they might even be your good friends, and you've given them information, you've told them all about your product, they think it's great. Then what happens? You get price shopped. They go out, they look somewhere else, they look on the internet, they find your product elsewhere that someone else is selling on eBay, or they go to the chemist and see a product that they consider to be the same, and they go and buy that one because it's cheaper. That's always going to happen. But from a value perspective, start to look and go, how is it that I can start to provide something of value to my audience? How is it that you can be of service to your audience? Now, say for instance, most people might be saying in health products or skincare or something like that. Really easy to provide some form of a service in those industries. Skincare, really easy. Start to offer and give people a free service. Give them, go and give them a facial. Go and give them a consult. Let them try the products. Make the skin look nice. Give them a bit of a pamper. Everybody wants that. If you called up 100 of your girlfriends and asked them, hey, would you like me to give you a free facial? I'm really trying to hone my skills, get better, build myself a little bit of a client base as a skin consultant. Got to give you a free facial and see if you like it. Give me some feedback. No cost. A proportion of those are gonna take you up on that. I'd imagine you'd be looking at 20% of people will probably say, yeah, I'd love that. And then what have you done? You create an exposure. You provide some value, create an exposure, and some of those people may purchase, because in the cosmetics industry, the majority of sales happen by sampling and by demonstration. Yes, that's going to be a cost to you, but you are a business and you do need to have some costs. You do need to market. In the health side of things, what could you do to help people be healthy? And again, it's value add. People buy from companies or buy from people that they know, like, and trust. So say if you've got a weight loss product, people are buying from you because it's you. There's 1,000 other weight loss products out there, and probably a lot of them are cheaper than the ones that you're selling, because the chemists sell these things really cheap. So you've got to, one, be able to explain to people why yours is better, which takes a little bit of time. But two, if you provide a service, people are more likely to try it and also more likely to buy, and most importantly, when they get a little bit of commitment to you because you're giving them something, they're more likely to stay. So what value could you give? Could you do cooking lessons? Could you put together a challenge? Does someone in your team have a challenge and you can facilitate it? Can you have a Facebook group that provides some support to people, where you can put recipes on, where you can where you can have people communicate? What things can you do within your business, within the sphere of your product, that relate to your product, where you can give a value add? Because the big thing is, most people aren't waking up needing a product, and in order to introduce them to your product, you need to provide a service. So have a little think about what you could do. Think to yourself about how you make a purchasing decision and the things that you like to make a purchasing decision. Think of the adverts that you've clicked on and how you've gone through. Think of the products that you've bought and the journey you've gone on, and how it is that you've actually engaged and purchased from those companies. And at the end of the day, the way in which you've liked to be treated as a prospective customer, and the way that you've found as a nice way to go through the sales process, and the people who you use as service providers, and why it is that you stay with them and potentially pay a bit more than you could with other people. Why is it you do that, and try and replicate that within the realms of your product offering? And for every company, for every industry, this is available. Yes, it takes time. Yes, it may take a little bit of investment, and yes, it may not align with the $100,000 a year income that you were told that you could earn within 3 months because you've been shown someone in a testimonial who earned that much. Because I can almost guarantee the people that got shown in those testimonials didn't earn it that quick from a standing start. If they've never been in a company before, they'll have some kind of back history that they leverage to earn it. So business takes time, unfortunately, and that investment in people and relationships and your brand and your database is what will grow your business over time. And that investment up front, even though it takes a while, and may not seem like it's bringing you the money in straight away, I absolutely promise you, and I can say this because this is how I built my business, how we built our business, all value up front. And some people took 2-3 years to buy from us, but they did, and they're the people who refer the most. They've joined multiple businesses with us, and realistically, that investment of time and not being in such a rush to earn money that you can't earn quickly is a worthwhile investment. And at the end of the day, if it was that easy to earn money, everybody would be doing it. And the reason only 3% or whatever it is, make it in business, in home-based business, direct sales, network marketing, affiliate, is patience and not going after the get rich quick. Because it's when you go for the get rich quick, it doesn't exist, and that's when you'll jump and you see in one company, the next. People spend 5-10 years jumping to different companies. If they'd just stayed in one and actually became an expert and a specialist in that field, they'd probably be successful. So, learn a skill, provide value, keep providing value, make yourself a person of expertise in your industry, and over time, when you've got the credibility, the skills, the network, everything will come for you. I absolutely promise. That's it for me today, guys. Again, if you watch this, please say hi. Please let me know you're watching. Give me a hello, give me a thumbs up, give me a like. Actually type hello in the comments so I see who you are. If you've got someone who's in your team or in your business, comment on this, let them know, tag them in. And if you watch these regular, guys, please do hit the little share button that you can see on your screen. Share it out so I can add some value to some other people. Have a wonderful evening, have a wonderful weekend. I'll speak to you all soon. Bye for now.